Hello and welcome back to Productive Dragons channel, where we do unboxes, plan with me's, and other things. And if you like that, please consider subscribing. Today I'm going to be doing another readathon in April, and it's the Phase Out Your TBR Readathon Phase 9. Want to see the cards I get and the books I pick? Come join me. Phase Out Your TBR was created by Krys. They started this back in November of 2023. We have been going through all the phases. We're now up to Phase 9. You'll be surprised that I didn't do it last month because it's every 2 months. Krys decided that they wanted to extend the last phase for 3 months. So this is why we're doing Phase Out 9 in April instead of March. So basically, I need a set of 5 and 2. It'll be easy to get the 2, and won't be so easy to get the 5. We'll have to see what happens. Krys has basically created prompts for each color and number in the deck. There are 4 colors: red, blue, green, yellow, and the numbers go from 1 to 12. And each number is repeated twice in each color. For this, like I said, I have to get a set of 5, but there are wilds, and if I choose to use a wild, I have to be very careful, because if I was to get my favorite prompt, and being sarcastic here, is blue 6, which is dictionary word of the day. That's not fun. I've gotten that prompt a couple times and I've hated that prompt. If I get 2 blue 6s, 1 red 6, and 1 green 6, and I have a wild to complete that set, I cannot pick another blue 6. I only remember blue 6 very well because I've gotten it several times and I hate the prompt with a passion. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do for this one. I do not pick books for each card that I pull. I will see if I decide to try to do a regular set with no wilds, or if I choose to add a wild. I'm not sure if I'm going to or not. And so we'll see how I go about this. It's going to be interesting. By the way, you can join this readathon anytime. You don't have to complete the first 8 sets before doing Phase 9. But we're almost getting close, because there's just one more phase after this. And it should be interesting, so. Alright. So like I said, the 5 is going to be the difficult one to get. The 2 should be easy. Alright, so without further ado, I think it's this way. Nope, it's the other way. Okay. So we have a yellow 6, a red 4, an 11, blue 5, red 11, a yellow 11. Ooh. Okay. 7, 4, okay. 2, green 6, blue 10, red 7, our first wild, blue 1. Okay, so 2s and 11s are going pretty good. 9. Ooh, might be 11. Let's keep going. Skip. I do have a wild, but we'll see. We'll see. 3, 10, wild, 9, 3, 4. Okay, that's it. So I got 11s. Alright, as my... Ooh, okay. This will be interesting. Alright. So that's going to be my set of 5. Now, I could pick this, Okay, so the 8's out because there's only one of those. I can do the 3s. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave these 5, and then I'm going to look at the prompts and see which ones will benefit me the most with the phasing. And I'll be right back. All right, we're back. As you saw, I did get the 11s as the 5, and I've decided that the 7s are going to be the other ones. So, without further ado, what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you what each prompt is and the book I picked for it. So, the yellow 11 is an ugly cover. Now, mind you, what you think is an ugly cover, and I'm not very fond of this cover. I don't know what it is about, but I just don't like the cover. So to me, it's not ugly, but it's just something, you know, if I'm looking at it, I would just pass it. It wouldn't be something I would gravitate to. It would be something that was like, that's a turnoff. But I decided to use The Return of Ellie Black by Injimo Jean. A missing girl returns, but that isn't the end of the story. It's only the beginning. This one is going to be interesting. I wanted to read this, so this is what I'm going to use as an ugly cover. It's just something that I don't find appealing. So to me, that's the ugly cover. So the next one we have is the 2 red 11s, which for that prompt, it is weapons on the cover. So I need 2. So the first one is The Dead Cat's Tail Assassins by P. DeGilly Clark. I am mispronouncing this poor man's name. He did Ring Shout. I absolutely love the book Ring Shout, and when I found out he had one, I've actually got the book. I also have it as an ARC in my NetGalley, so this is becoming one of those things where I would like to get this read. Here is the weapons, as you see. I can't wait to see how well this one turns out. And the second one that I'm using as weapons on the cover is Wrath of the Talon by Sophie Kim. This is the second book in the, I believe the other book was, let me make sure I don't say it wrong, because I will say it wrong, knowing me. The Lost Talons. This is the Talon series. And I believe this is going to be a 3-parter series. So I can't tell you what about this one because this is the second book. But there is her katana, which is a weapon. All right. The next 2 are green 11s. They are YA. Well, the first one, and I'm finally going to finish this series. Well, almost finished. I've still got one more book. And it's The Toll. I have been putting off and putting off on this. This is the Scythe series. I absolutely love the Scythe. The Thunderhead was okay. I'm not sure about Toll, but this is a young adult. This is the 3rd in the series. I think the last one is Gleaning, which is some short stories. But that is what I'm going to use as one of my YAs. And the other one is going to be another series I'm absolutely going to finish, and this is Fairy Song by Rosalina Munda. This is Aurelian Cycles. I absolutely loved the last book. I haven't read the 3rd book yet, and I can't wait. This is going to be interesting. I can't wait to read it. I really loved how the second one ended. So I'm like, Next, we have the 7s, which the green one is hardback. And with that, I am doing The Prisoner's Ring. It's a Rip Through Time series. I found by Kelly Armstrong. This is interesting because it's a historical fiction kind of deal, sort of, with a little bit of time travel. You have to read the first book to understand that. That's the reason why I'm not going to tell you about the second book, because simple. It's the second book. So far there is 4 books in the series and 2 novellas. I am going through this. Last month we had this as a Rip Through Time was in my book club, and that's how I got introduced to this. So I can't wait to continue this series. So this is going to be interesting. And last but not least, 7, which is 5 plus words in the title. And for that, I am going to pick one of my ARCs off of NetGalley which is Everyone on the Train is a Suspect by Benjamin Stevenson. I read his first book, Everyone in My Family's Killed, I believe was it. And, oh, excuse me, Everyone in My Family Has Killed Someone. I enjoyed that book. I got this as an ARC. I need to read it and give my opinions of it. And I absolutely love the first book. So I can't wait to see how this one's going to go. So we'll see. So with that being said, here's all the books. I have mostly physical books, one not so physical. But all in all, I can't wait to get involved with this. What did you think of my selection? Let me know in the comments below. Like the video. And until next time, I hope everybody is having a wonderful day.